I used to be a writer. I used to love writing. I used to do constantly poems and everything creative. But I kind of lost it and went to the dark place. And then I found flat Earth again, and then suddenly everything changed, and that became my hobby and obsession. What brought me here? A couple years ago, I was obsessed with all things conspiracy. At any point in time, I think it was the end of the world, and I was getting my bug-out bag ready, and I was watching everything conspiracy, and at some point I got really bored with all the YouTube videos, and I saw this video coming back up, Flat Earth, and it came up like for a couple of weeks, and I kept ignoring it until I was so bored, and I think I watched everything on YouTube, which is of course is impossible, and I clicked it just to do something else, and it was this video about it was not specifically Flat Earth, because it was Darren Nisbet's presentation, and it was why not NASA lies, something like that. Flat Earth wasn't mentioned in the title, that's why I clicked it. But after like 10 minutes in, I realized he mentioned Flat Earth, which was a subject I kept ignoring. And I remember back in those days, I watched videos, very short videos. And that video with Darren Nesbitt came up, and it was like an hour and a half. So I skipped like into 20 minutes as I did with all the long videos, because you want to test it. So you skip like 20 minutes, you watch 5 minutes, and if it sucks, you put on another video, because I didn't have a long attention span. So I clicked it, and I skipped it for 25 minutes or so, and before I knew it, the video was ended. And I was mesmerized, so I looked at it again from the start, and I looked at it again. And from that point out, and I started looking at all things Flat Earth. I recognized so many things. I could explain so many things I never could before. Things just made sense, and for me especially, the stars were a big thing. Because I remember one of the arguments where they say that the Polaris star, the North Star, it never moves. And then I start thinking about the Roman age and the Viking age and Egyptians and how they used the North Star for years and years and years, and it's still at the same place, and that for me just clicked immediately. And from that point on, I just kept looking for more arguments, and a month later I bought a Nikon P900, and I drove to France, and I started looking to film the cliffs and the ferries and the boats and the stars, and I couldn't stop anymore. The best thing about Flat Earth is you get to learn everything all over again. You get to be a kid again.
Yeah.
And I never felt... I was always so bored and frustrated, and I felt like I was not getting anywhere. And this thing is helping. I've learned more now in the last year than I did in the last 20 years, which is amazing. I was trying to do experiments, like for example filming stuff and doing all the small tests, and I felt like I was not smart enough to do something really big to make a difference. I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to do something that helped Flat Earth. And then I met you, Gary, and we started talking, and I organized a small meeting in Belgium, and I said that it was great that you were trying to set up this big meeting, because I just bought my tickets for an America meeting. So I was excited about everything getting together, because my friends didn't want to talk to me, and I just wanted to talk to everybody to learn something new. And you gave me the chance, and you said, why not brainstorm a little bit and about a big convention in Europe, or things we can do, or help each other. And then we met up in Amsterdam. We started talking about maybe a European convention, and I felt the vibe from that the convention thing in Europe. It's something I wanted to do, and I felt it's something I could do, because I was not capable of doing calculations or making some kind of crazy model, or I felt I was an idiot. So I wanted to do something real, something I could touch, something I can do to help, and you gave me a chance to do so. So I wanted to help in any way I can. And
DD working hard.
Sunday tickets, and this is your front row. So you have to wear it all weekend.
Word before we wrap up. We're live now, so
Hi guys.
your thoughts? As
My
good as you
thoughts.
hoped?
I'll see you next year.
That's good. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Didi, for all you did.
Discover the world. I wanted to see the world. I just wanted to travel and learn everything I could and meet everyone I could. And internet has created that option. And Flat Earth is a connection that connects us all over now. Yeah, without question. I can now call people all over the plane and say, hey, I would like to come over, can you help me out? And they're instantly, not even thinking about it. And if there was a stranger at my parents' house, they would kick him out the door. But if there is a stranger, a flat earther, but still a stranger, it's no problem because you're a flat earther, you're welcome. It's crazy, right? Yeah. Because suddenly we are open to strangers, which is not something it's unheard of in the West.
Yeah.
I feel we've lost we lost the connection to help each other, we lost the connection with each other. And when I discovered this flat earth truth, for me, it made me a better person. And I want everybody to be the best version of themselves, and I think the only way by doing this is by helping each other and by working together. So that's what I want. I want us to help each other and move to the next chapter.
Don't waste any more time. Visit the links above now and order my book 16 Emergency Landings Proving Flat Earth. Visit my online store now and order the new enhanced Gleason's Flat Earth map. This map used to be in every school and library in the nation before NASA was created in 1958, when the maps were ordered removed. Have your Gleason's map hanging on the wall in your house where no government can take it down. Here you see it hanging on a wall in the house of the late Charles K. Johnson. Here is a quote from the book 1984 by George Orwell. Every record has been destroyed or falsified, every book rewritten, every picture has been repainted, every statue and street building has been renamed, every date has been altered, and the process is continuing day by day and minute by minute. History has stopped. Order your map now.